Well, hello everybody. What is going on with my OBS? Okay, there we go. It is time once again. We had a great stream yesterday. Ready for a great stream today. Like yesterday, I maintain that it has been a crazy long week. But that just makes it all the sweeter that we are here at Friday evening, more so. So yeah, life is good. We had cleared the trailer park, and or at least the southern side of the trailer park in Muldra. I mean, I guess you could conceptualize. Jesus. Apparently, I can't speak today either. That was an issue yesterday. Maybe it'll be an issue today. I don't know. I guess you could conceptualize these two trailer parks apart, but I mean, it doesn't really seem like it. Like an incomplete lane is all that really actually connects the two. Aside from some sticks, you can imagine that over time they would just kind of like cut all this down and just add more trailers over time. So yeah, I was thinking. One thing I'm not thinking is the state of my generators. Let me check on that. Our fuel consumption has gone way down now that we're only on one fridge freezer unit, which is really nice. The consumption is actually really low. When you have two of them, you really feel the difference. But with just two, it's kind of nice. See how long I've been streaming. I want to check real quick and see if I went live in my Discord. Okay, sorry about that. The bot that I've been using for stream announcements just kind of, you can tell the people who own it are trying to make moves with it. They switched up how it works, and now I'm using some weird setup that they have, and I don't think it's working. I don't even think it's working. So I'm just kind of disappointed. Maybe it'll pop up later, but it was really working for a free service. You had a cap on how many people you could have notifications with and stuff. It was geared to where, if you were a bigger streamer with a bigger Discord, you had a bunch of people going live all the time, it was perfect. Good service. And just good sense to buy the upgrade. And if you're a big streamer, it's not really any sweat off your back. But those companies, man, they can't help but be greedy. They start to look at all these potential profit models, and inevitably, they usually just can't help themselves and try to go with a way to boost their profit margins. In this case, I think they're dicking around with the settings in the hope that you'll just kind of pay for an easy go of things. And man, I'm not paying for bots. Not right now. I'm not a big streamer. I'm small potatoes, and that's fine, but it just feels like every time something cool gets set up like this, it gets ruined. And I get it. People got to get paid. These apps, they have to be developed, they have to be maintained, updated. But there's just so many ways to kind of just bake a profit model into something that doesn't really dick around your user too much. But I feel like Streamcord is just kind of falling out. It's not working. That really is the bottom line. So I'll try to find something else. this rate, I don't even want to pay for it because I'm not sure if the paid model will be any better. You know, it's funny because, you know, if they had just left it alone over time, you know, if I had enough people in the Discord and it got big enough, I would have felt compelled to pay for an upgrade, whether I, you know, were a big streamer or not. A lot of people always want to get greedy, man. It's unfortunate. You know, and a lot of companies have a got you profit model now where, you know, they'll offer something free for a long time and then when they feel like they have the user base that they want, oh man, they will totally just like switch the service, you know, and they have something in their user terms where they can just do that whenever they want. And yeah. So here we are back at the hotel. I loved the quiet walk over here. We had all of one zombie to deal with. Not too shabby. I love winter mornings like this. Winter mornings like this are really, really satisfying. You can just imagine the moonlight, like a clear sky, but snow all over the ground. Yeah, that shit's awesome. So we are legit pushing into northern Muldraugh. And because of that, we're kind of getting towards the end game of this city, this town, whatever you want to call it. This place where a bunch of zombies are. And yeah, I keep thinking about that. Yeah, obviously, we don't want to count our chickens. But we also want to be optimistic. I hear a zombie. I do not see a zombie. Oh, it's on the other side. That's funny. We're just going to let it break through every window in that building. Okay, here is a good number of zombies. We might actually wait around for this guy because it's almost dawn. It's almost dawn. Might be good to wait for that. Oh, hi. Yeah, we got dead folk in everywhere. That's fine. We're gonna eat a lollipop. That's what we think of the situation. That is precisely what we think of the situation. Oh, yes? Ah, you made it. You made it to the other side. Okay, let them get through this window. They're coming. Give them a minute. There's one thing that games have taught me, it's patience. Only learned virtues, no skills. And I mean, I guess you could look at morality as a skill. It is something that can be practiced. It's an interesting question, actually. Is morality skill-based? Well, look at these guys going towards the screen. That's really interesting. Well, we got some Zeds on us, do we? Alrighty then. Oh wow, they're all heading over there, aren't they? That's what it is a sweater vest. I was like, what is that guy wearing? Let him go. Those meta events, man. Oh, did I get your attention? Very well. Right this way, sir. Or ma'am. Or ma'am. I do like the metal shirt, I'm not gonna lie. Wow, she had a copy of Hotties on her. That's amazing. There's 3 holes in that shirt. Yeah, we're not taking that. Well, you know, we could repair it. Yeah, we could repair it. I need to work on my tailoring anyway. Yeah, let's grab the 3-hole metal shirt. She had a copy of Hotties. That's so funny. Alrighty then. Thank you for the Hotties magazine and the 3-hole metal shirt. We'll never forget you. Ooh, they're coming in waves. My goodness. Not liking that pincer formation. There we go. Don't pincer me, bro. Chop, chop, chop. That's more of a thok, thok, thok. Or a bonk, bonk, bonk. Or whatever you want to call it. Not quite the punch of an axe, but my character is getting proficient enough with a crowbar such that he is sometimes just cracking their skull right off the rip. And they drop when that happens. They run out of fight real quick when their brain box is broken. I was hoping for a brisk morning, and I am not being disappointed. I'm not being disappointed at all. This is a good time. Alright. Oh, hi. Wow, beer. I like it. You know, the zombie apocalypse isn't so bad when there's beer after you kill the zombie. It's weird. Some random event in the woods. Sound event in the woods just pulled them all into it. guess that's how they all wind up in there. Because that's how you wind up with a dick ton of zombies. You know, you gotta be patient. The zombies are slow. They do the best they can. We just gotta work our way down this road. I've never done this before. I have never just pushed through and into northern Muldraugh like this. It makes me feel pretty wild. But yeah, we're actually here. I'm kind of shocked. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? There's a lot of moving and shaking there, buddy. Oh, hi. I could have got her, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Diddle-a-did, diddle-a-did. So serial. Okay. So yeah, guys, I have never been out here. Well, I mean, I've been out here, but I've never been out here via this way. This is really cool. I'm actually in the northern trailer parks of Muldraugh. Look at this cheeky fella. Never say that I'm not a helping hand. Never let it be said. I am neighborly to a fault. Oh, hi. Speaking of neighbors. But she heard me right outside the trailer. Having to defend a trailer from a bunch of zombies incoming, that would be a real shit sandwich. It really would. And we have beer. We have so much beer, man. I love that these guys wear military boots, man. They're like they call it military boots, but they're probably Doc Martens, man. This is 1993. They're probably wearing Doc Martens, man. They're probably wearing Docs. Steel-toed Docs, man. They probably got a pair of freaking Docs, each one of them. Oh shit, a police car. It looks a little beat up, but mostly serviceable. Yeah, come on out. Let's get this party started. Fuck it. Let's get this party started. Yeah, you go smash your head on that window, that's fine. You do that. Hello. Oh wow, yeah, I've been watching that. That's pretty wild, man. It's so funny that he owns Twitter now, and it is pretty funny that people are upset about it. I mean, it's just Twitter, for fuck's sake. I mean, at the very worst, Elon Musk is going to troll you on Twitter personally. But honestly, I don't think that's going to happen. Life is going to go on like it usually does, like it always has. And yeah, I don't think Elon Musk is going to make a lot of waves because he owes a lot of money right now. Like, he owes a lot of money right now. And he really needs Twitter to be profitable. He really needs Twitter to be profitable right now. So, yeah. Pretty funny. Pretty interesting. But I've never understood the whole sky is falling mentality. I've never completely gotten it, gonna be honest with you, Ekru. Like, I'm not gonna freak out about the sky falling until the sky actually falls. And then I'm just gonna be like, damn, the sky fell. What the fuck, right? I think that would be the totality of my actions. Like, my reaction. Ooh, antidepressants. We'll take those. What you got there? A little pep in your step. We'll take them. In the zombie apocalypse, you need all the antidepressants you can get. We're literally walking around in a scarf and a hockey mask. Like, clearly things are not okay with us. Canned food, please. Yeah, if I were Elon Musk, I would be really mad that I ultimately had to buy Twitter. Like, I never would have, like, even remotely pretended that I wanted to buy Twitter. But, that's a different story. But yeah, I actually feel kind of bad for Elon Musk right now. Because, like, he's going to be the person who has the least amount of free speech and control of Twitter. Like, Twitter used to be his little playground, and now he's not going to be able to do shit. Because his shareholders are going to be like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, you owe a lot of money. Stop saying things. And that's basically going to be him on Twitter from now on. Well, to be fair, the right is a much bigger fan of censorship than the communists have ever been. Gonna be real with you on that, crew. That's not much of a starting point. Yeah, there are people fighting for a more just world, and I support those people. Additional bit of realness, I'm one of those people. But yeah, I'm not a fan of censorship. I think Nazis should fuck off and be punched in the face. And I think online, you should do whatever the equivalent of that is. I don't think that fascists merit a platform. I don't think they merit anything but a punch to the face. But yeah, other than that, I do believe this is all a bit overblown. Come on, zombies. Come get you a slice. Come get you some. Sneakers and camos. Damn, girl. Let's go. Thank you for the scissors. Shout out to the zombie and sneakers and camos and scissors. Appreciate you, girl. These little clusters, man. Get over here. I'm gonna smash you. I do need to find a base before it gets too late, though. As fun as it is being a trailer park terror. TikTok, you know, that's fair. If you think TikTok is bullshit, that's fine, man. That's not really a very controversial position, my man. That's fine with me, dude. That's all good, man. I am not much of a TikTok user. I should use TikTok to promote my channel, but I have just not gotten around to that sort of thing. I try to promote on Twitter, and I don't know why I bother. No one gives a shit about Twitch stuff on Twitter, man. Like, if you're already a good Twitch streamer, then yeah, you can provide value to your base there. But I'm not a big streamer, so I promote my channel, and they're like, okay. Alright, where the fuck am I? Okay, yeah. Shit looks so weird. I'm not used to it being covered in snow and a shitload of new trees everywhere. These new packages and add-ons are fun, but they're also making me concerned for my survival. Oh wow, that dude's got a gun. Come here, cop zombie. I need your gun. Schmacko. Cop zombie, I need your gun. shit, you got a hand cannon. Gimme, gimme, gimme. I'm yet to shoot a gun in this game, but I need to soon. My finger, my my trigger finger's getting really itchy. We're gonna be doing that soon. That crew just wants people to get off the TikTok, man. That's more or less based. Oh wow, my favorite base location actually burned down in this playthrough. Fuck me running. Okay, not staying there. My favorite base is not a thing in this run. It said fuck you, tower. You like that headquarters? Here's what we think of your headquarters. We got your headquarters right here, fuck. That's what this game said. That's fine. Hopefully the other one's not burned down. We need some food. We need some freaking corned beef, man. On the spot. Corned beef me, baby. Oh dear. That sounded worse than I thought it would. I like the T-bone right outside the place. It's a nice aesthetic. Yeah, that's fair. I don't like the mimic culture, man. I definitely don't like the whatever the fuck challenge shit that people do. I think that shit's awful. Like, people are actually getting injured doing that shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? How did you actually break your neck doing some crate challenge that you saw on TikTok? Like, come on. Come on. Y'all knew better. Y'all 100% knew better. Nice. Alright. This will more or less do, but we're gonna have to set it up a little bit. Otherwise we're sleeping in the bathroom tonight. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not sleeping in the bathroom tonight. Oh dang. Yeah, that's fucked up. No, that's awful. But that's not a TikTok thing, man. That's a you need to learn how to think critically thing. Like that's kids not being taught how to have proper judgment. Like I know kids don't have proper judgment because their brains are still forming and shit. Like according to science, you're not even really like even remotely approaching adulthood till you're like in your like mid-20s. Like for men, it's even later. Um, Sometimes, but like, and let's be real, some men never grow the fuck up. But like, yeah, like that's, in my opinion, that's parents needing to teach your kid. You know, hey man, don't fucking kill yourself on the road because of a challenge, man. Like that's something that needs to be taught to people fucking early, man. Having respect for yourself, having respect for your own life, having respect for the lives of others. Like, people expect their institutions to teach them that shit. And institutions aren't geared to teach you how to be, like, a good person. They just teach you how to live life in a system. Like, it really is up to parents and, like, people in communities to teach young people, hey, man, that's stupid shit, don't do it. And, like, you can't expect young people to just figure that shit out, man. Like, yeah, there are some out there that have good heads on their shoulders and they'll tell others, hey, don't be fucking stupid, but a lot of times people are just doing what they're doing, man. I know when I was a kid, I was dumb as fuck. I probably would have been doing endless TikTok challenges if that shit had been around. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I knew everything when I was a kid, man. I thought I knew fucking everything. I didn't know shit, but I didn't learn that until way later. For most of my 20s and 30s, I thought I was the biggest brain on the block, man. Shit had to go down. I had to get some context, man. I had to be humbled. Now I think differently. But it took a while. Holy shit, it took a while. Yeah, that's fair, dude. That's fair. Like, yeah. Like, just free searching the internet's trash, man. The internet's big trash. That is no joke. Oh, man. Nah, technology usually does more harm than good, man. I know that's big talk sitting here streaming Twitch, but fucking hell, man. People expect technology to do everything. They expect technology to teach people. They expect it to raise them. They expect it to direct them, guide them. Like people, like if there was a robot, if there was a salesman who claimed that they had a robot who could do all that shit, people would be buying it left and right. They'd be signing these contracts, not even reading it, not even knowing what they're agreeing to, just so that they could just push off all responsibility onto that robot. And that's a societal thing, man. Like that's just that's pervasive, man. People always want something. But at the end of the day, all we got is each other. We just got people, man. Like, tech is made by people, so it's always going to have the problems that people have, the limitations that people have. Until aliens are making our shit, man, like, we really can't expect tech to solve all our problems. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. And hopefully those kids will figure out that that's dumb shit, man, before they get themselves killed, before they get their friends killed. Because people usually don't learn until they learn the hard way, man. People usually don't learn. Like people don't change. People don't change until something just so crazy happens that there's no way they can go back to the way they were before. Like that's really the only time people change. There are exceptions, but for the most part, like especially when you're young and growing up, man, that's the only thing that ever popped my reality bubble, man, is when some serious shit went down. Somebody died, like something got destroyed, like there are always those turning points. But a good teacher can help you avoid all that shit, man. A good mentor. Good mentors are hard to come by, man. Yeah, no, that's so true. Like for mass communication, that sort of thing, public health, yeah, technology's so good. But yeah, it's also a massive distraction. And to be fair, that's how it's marketed. That's how it's designed, you know? You see something in front of your face every day, sooner or later you're going to pick it up. Sooner or later. All right, we have made it to Northern Muldra. That's kind of wild. I didn't expect it to. I didn't actually intend to come this far, but we do need a good base for the night, and staying in a trailer is not an option. Those things just cannot withstand a zombie attack. I can't have a zombie on my dick while I'm trying to get some Z's, man. That's no good. Got the window sheeted in this motherfucker. There's still some water in the taps. We got some canned food. Some butter. We got some butter and soy sauce in the fridge. We're good to go. We got some shit to read. We're freaking... We're peaches. We're peaches. It is getting late. Man, I have a bunch of shit on me. Holy crap. Did I seriously carry that axe all the way over here? I did not mean to do that. Okay. Before my character goes to sleep, he needs to work out. He needs to maintain his gains at crew. He has to have his gains. We'll do some sit-ups. We'll do an hour of sit-ups before he goes to bed. Absolutely needs his gains. I'm going to be right back, man. I'm going to run to the fridge. Probably not, dude. What is his weight right now? He's actually gaining weight. I kept losing weight. If you go below, like if you get like halfway into 75 kilograms, man, you get this underweight trait. And it like hurts your physical stats and everything. So when I started to lose weight, I made a stew, man, and I put butter, lard, and margarine in it, dude. Butter, lard, and margarine. And like there were 2 chevrons, not 1 chevron like now, but like 2 chevrons pointing up. So this dude was getting mad weight from that. So if he starts to go downward again, man, I'm just gonna eat a lard stew. Just gonna eat a margarine stew, man. It's so fucking disgusting. But you know what? You would definitely gain some weight from that if you didn't just have a heart attack immediately. Can you imagine wanting to gain weight so badly, man, that you're just like pouring fucking... You're just pouring lard into your food. Like just scooping some Crisco onto that shit. That's fucking gross. But man, I can see some people doing that, man. They just wanted to gain some weight so badly. Hey, what's up, Saber? Say hi to that group. My cat says hi, man. Yeah, dude. Lard stew, dude. He legit threw butter, lard, and fucking margarine in his shit. Hey, what's up, Otto? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, man? We're just here chilling, talking about lard stew. on the virtues and efficacy of putting margarine in your food to gain weight very quickly. I learned about where margarine came from. That's so wild. Margarine was made to fatten turkeys. And they were like, you know, people might eat this. And margarine is now a thing that people can consume. What a world. Yeah, Otto, exactly. Dude, I had a character, this character was starting to lose a lot of weight. So he made a stew with butter, lard, and margarine in it. And yeah, that made him gain some weight. That definitely made him gain some weight. Let's see. Okay, we've got a moon with some cloud cover. I think we can work with that. Hey, Saber. My favorite house for a base got burned down. It's so sad, Otto. People eat fried butter. Yeah, dude, I have heard of fried butter. I've heard of fried candy bars. Yeah. I didn't believe it when somebody told me that in places they fry candy bars. I didn't believe it at first, but then I learned that it was true. That was so surprising to me. Like, it took time for my mind to accept that that was even possible. I always thought candy bars were just like already just really like fattening and not good for you. But apparently you can just take the whole thing and fry it. And it's even worse. Oh wow. People are so amazing. But you know, I get it if you live in a really cold climate. If you live in a really cold climate and you are burning a lot of calories, I can understand how frying things like that would be really appealing. But I live in Texas where it's hot as fuck. And most of the time I'm trying to burn as few calories as possible as I'm sitting here existing. Like, the idea of a deep fried candy bar just makes me feel so full and like heavy and sweaty. And I'm just sitting here. I'm just sitting here. Like, oh my goodness. You know, I was going to just hit these trailers, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm tempted to go hit the warehouse, but you know, I probably should be more patient. I'll be more patient. Yes, there is. I know which restaurant you're talking about. I know which restaurant you're talking about. Yeah, it's like the heart attack bar or something like that. And there are a ton of restaurants. I mean, this is barbecue country, man. We have baked potatoes down here that like have more fat and meat in them than like a 3 or 4 like meal course meal. More like a 5 or 6 course meal. Like we have like just these baked potatoes that are already just absolutely massive, and then we'll just fill them with barbecue brisket, butter, sour cream, like bacon, shredded bacon. Yeah. Oh my god. Yep. Oh, there's fried donuts for sure. I have eaten fried donuts before. They are definitely a thing. But I think candy bars surprised me the most. I forget um, which country has a thing for doing that. But yeah, deep fried candy bars. It's somewhere really cold though, so like, you know, they're just trying to really pack on the calories, and that's a way to do it. I forgot my backpack like an absolute dingbat. Oh well, at least I'm fast this way. Take care of some zombies while we're at it. you covered in batter and you do it again. Covered in batter and you do it again. There's twice fried. I can't even say it. Twice fried. Oh yeah, absolutely. Refried. That's the other term. Refried. You can have refried, man. Absolutely. Then you can fry it 2 different ways. Yep, you can fry it 2 different ways then. That's what I thought, Otto. That's what I thought. But apparently there's a... I really forget. I'll have to look it up. But yeah, deep fried candy bars, man. They would deep fry candy bars. It's like, wow. That's... I mean, I want to try it. I've had deep fried ice cream. If you can have deep fried ice cream, you can have deep fried anything. That's all there is to it. If you can deep fry ice cream, you can deep fry anything. And I have definitely had deep fried ice cream. It's good. It's really good. But it's so filling. Yeah, you could have it. For real. For sure you could. I can already kind of imagine what it would taste like. No, that shit's so wild. Yeah, I probably should have brought us on some nails. But again, I didn't expect to walk all the way up here. But we got 2 hammers here. 3 hammers and a screwdriver and a fedora. Just in case we need it. They got us covered with a fedora. It's a shame I do not have a saw. Oh well. Where's my backpack? There it is. What is the condition of this crowbar? Okay, it's damn near immaculate. I saw you, zombie. I'm coming. Don't worry, Peaches. I saw you. Come here. Come here, dude. Come on out. You scamp. I'm gonna set up a gate there. Oh, what else did we pull? Ah, new dawn greets us. So beautiful. Can we open this door? Nope. That T-bone vehicle has the audacity to not be opened. Deep fried ice cream is actually really good. I miss the place where I used to get it. This sushi place I used to go to was so good. I mean, I live in Austin. There's good everything restaurants here. Like every kind of restaurant you can imagine is out here. But you know, we all have our favorite places. Oh damn. That house is kind of nice too. Saber, what are you doing? I have a cat who's being all snuggly with my foot, but I just fear that at some point he is inevitably going to be violent to my toes. I'm a little concerned with that. Saber, what you doing there, man? Why do I feel like you're up to no good? Say, oh hi. He's doing the cute thing now, but I don't know how long it's gonna last. Oh, that was close. I did not hit the zombie I thought I was gonna hit. It's like, oh dang, she's still gonna get to complete her action. The other one took the hit for her. Oh dear biscuits. But we are okay. Oh wow, she did not even see me. What's up, champs? Let's go. Brisk. So brisk. The pink tank top is... it's tempting. It's tempting. We're gonna pass on it for now. I feel like the pink tank top would really, really set the scarf and mask off. Oh, hi. Hello. Dang, she got tore up from the floor up. Saber, what are you doing, man? You get a little frisky down there next to my foot. Mind explaining what you got planned, man? Okay, let's get to looting. The fine art of scavenging. We don't pass up on the rolls of toilet paper in this channel. No, no, no. We respect the value of TP. I actually love that they put a joke relevant to 2020 into a game that ostensibly takes place in 1993. There's a certain kind of genius to that. It actually plays the emergency station. Let's take it. I actually want some deep fried cotton candy now. I actually want some. I'd love to Google it, but I'm going to focus on gameplay. But I bet it's a thing. I bet it's a thing. Alright, what else we got? A fine selection of zombies. Roar. You know, we might get Long Blunt 6 out here. That would be peaches. How did that other one not hear me? Okay, it did hear me. I was about to say how. Hey, zombie. Yes, please. Is beef jerky that's like the size of your face. That's the funniest part. Ooh, they got them denim shorts, man. Hell yeah. Heckin' stylish. Denim shorts and stylish should probably not be in the same sentence unless you just have like an absolutely slamming body type. Yes. This is the last day of February, unless it's a leap year. I don't know if it's a leap year. I don't think it's a leap year. I'm just going to go out on a limb and say it's not a leap year. Yeah, this is the last day of February. That's pretty wild. 9 wasn't, no? Okay. Gotcha. 94 was not a leap year. Thank you for that. I mean, I don't even know if they have that included, but... Oh, hi. How I did not aggro her much sooner, I have no idea. $19.96 would be the first. Thank you, Otto. I appreciate that. And yeah, this is the last day of February. We're swiftly approaching our anniversary, which is really a big deal. Really a big deal. Okay. We have earned some canned chili for our troubles. I love that you know all this, Otto. You're the best. That's freaking awesome. Hello, friend. You have a moment to talk about my Lord and Savior, Crowbar? Man, look at all the vines on this trailer. That's actually kind of dope. It actually looks really cool. This freaking gnarly ass trailer, man. And it's a Survivor trailer. This is the second Survivor trailer I've seen. Are any of the windows busted? It does not appear that any of the windows are busted. There they are. So funny that they're called Survivor trailers. That's almost euphemistic. It's almost euphemistic. And it's not even fully boarded. That's unfortunate. Oh wow, there's a bunch of them in there. There's more of them in there than I thought. We're not going to play around with that. I think the door went just then. Yep. Yup. Not gonna die over some canned food in a fucking zombie house, man. You're gonna have to do better than that, game. Because the Survivor trailers are never Survivor trailers. And people call him that unironically. Some people seem to see the irony in it, some people don't. I think it's very ironic to call that a survival trailer, a survivor trailer. Oh, that made me jump. I know, ladies, be patient. There's plenty of me to go around. All right. Now we can get back to what we were doing. Oh, hello. Sometimes I wish saws could be used as a weapon so that they would appear in survivor caches like that. Okay. Hockey helmet. Hockey helmet. I'm not sure if I've ever seen a hockey helmet. They have comparable defense though. Is there a weight difference? There is. No, this is actually lighter. This is actually lighter. No, it's the same. It's the same. No, they're comparable. Never mind, they're comparable. Okay. I'll definitely take those. I'm more interested in those than the weapons. So this is a comeback too. There's still some weapons cached here. Hey Saber. Hey Saber. How's it going, buddy? Oh, it's time to eat lunch. We'll start with a lollipop. Tasty. Tastes like looted gas station. Saber, what's going on, my man? You okay? What's going on, my dude? It's so funny. He's been trying to climb up to his catnip lately. He's figured out where it is. He's actually trying to get to it. So I actually have to allot my catnip sessions, otherwise he's just like literally trying to climb the shelf in my chair to get to the catnip. I don't know when my son became an addict, but it happened. You never think it'll happen to yours, but My cat is now a catnip addict. So we're trying to manage his addiction. Making sure that he can live a meaningful life. Wow, they look dead. They look like dead survivors. That's what they look like. They look suspiciously like dead survivors. Something tells me that they opted out of the zombie apocalypse. Yep, they definitely opted out of the zombie apocalypse. Well, rest in peace. Rest in peace, ladies. Sobering. Lie around half today. Yeah, for sure. For sure, dude. If he could get to his catnip whenever he wanted to, man, I'd have to buy bags of that shit. I'd have to buy bags of that shit. He's a bright cat. He's a really bright cat. Just, you know, he likes his stimulation. It has to be the right blend of catnip too. It's gotta have silvervine in it. Normal catnip doesn't really impress him as much. But it's got that silvervine and catnip mix. Oh man. You can tell that shit takes him to Cloud 9. Well, that sounds like a chicken. It's gonna be so cool in Build 42 when we can raise animals. Did you see the latest developers notes on Steam? Basically, they've got like one more thing to do with Build 41. They've got like one more round of bug fixing, but it's mostly done. Build 41 is mostly done. And then we just have to wait however many months until the first phases of Build 42 are ready. Yeah, I can wait too. I'm not in a hurry. I still want to play Build 41 a whole bunch before Build 42 happens, so I'm perfectly happy with that. But yeah, I love that they're making so much progress. I love that their team has grown. That's awesome. Really happy for everything that's happening over there. Excuse me. Come on, you got this. You got this. Don't jam, don't jam. I believe. I believe. But there's a zombie coming. It took you too damn long. Yay! Blessed be. Okay. Where were we? Ah, yes. Canned goods. Ooh, them kidney beans, though. Yes, please. Ooh, we are reaching capacity. I did grab a radio. Okay, gotcha. The radios are weird in this game. I don't completely understand it. Like, it feels like some of them are capable of certain frequencies and some of them aren't. And I thought it was originally tied to like whether it was a value tech or a premium technologies, but it's not. Like, they can, either of them, be limited to a certain amount of frequencies. It's kind of weird. I like that color scarf actually. And I like that they're just the bottoms too. Gotta have the wardrobe, man. Gotta have the fancy wardrobe. Now let's go dump off our swag. Oh, that'd be amazing. It'd be so cool to have a pet wolf. That would be awesome. I am completely on board with you having a pet wolf, Otto. We just need to contact Industone and be like, this man needs a wolf yesterday. We'll make it happen. Or just stray cats, absolutely. Yeah, for sure. I would definitely have a dog and a cat. I wouldn't give a fuck how loud they were. Like, my house would be overrun daily because I would just have cats and dogs screaming everywhere. Like, my cat is so loud. Like, my cat is so vocal. Me and my girlfriend would be like, oh well, guess we're getting invaded by zombies because we're keeping our cat. Definitely not getting rid of Saber, so I guess we're fighting zombies all day. Oh, Zombie Bear, dude. There's a game on Steam called Organ Trail. Like organ, like stomach, intestines. And it's kind of a dark parody of Oregon Trail. And I don't know if you've ever heard of Oregon Trail or not. But instead of trying to find Oregon territory as a settler, you're in a zombie apocalypse. And there's 3 like boss fights in that game, and one of them is a zombie grizzly bear. And yeah, it's pretty scary. It's pretty scary. For a low res game that even lower res than this, it actually does a pretty good job of like making you go, oh shit. Yeah, a normal bear is definitely enough of a threat. Grizzly bear especially, Jesus. Like, that is not something you want to mess with. I saw some footage of a grizzly bear chasing down a deer. It's actually horrifying. It was actually scary to watch. Like, this grizzly bear just runs a deer down with ease. With ease. Like, no difficulty. Like, he just easily overruns a deer, and that deer is running so fast. That deer is running so fast, and that grizzly bear just still overtakes it. Just overtakes it. So scary. Like, you have no chance of outrunning a grizzly bear. Like, that thing must have been going like 40 miles an hour. We're talking like 45, 46 kilometers an hour. Like, that's... Jesus. That's really fast. And you can't even climb a tree. Like, it can follow you up a tree. That's actually horrifying. Like, zombie wolf pack, yeah. Wouldn't want that in my city either. Absolutely wouldn't want that in my city. That's far from ideal. Yeah, a zombie pack would be scary, a zombie bear would be scary. All of that just sounds awful. Oh, that sounds terrifying. Okay. So we've almost taken care of the northern trailer park. For sure. I agree. It makes me think of Church from Pet Cemetery, like the zombie cat. Yeah, that would suck. I think, I hope that the zombie apocalypse is a human-only phenomenon in this world. I mean, obviously the developers can do whatever they want, but it'd be cool if animals were immune. My 8 pound, yeah. Yeah, my cat would probably get me. And be like, wow, Saber's a zombie cat. I guess I'm about to be a zombie because I want to pet him. I still want to pet him. He's a zombie and he still needs pets. Maybe now more than ever. No, I'm just kidding. If my cat became a zombie, I would put him down. I would cry a lot, but yeah, I would put him down. I would have to kill my zombie cat. It's one of those things that would probably destroy my personality. Oof. I heard a zombie and I immediately got the fuck out of there. Hey, what's up? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I think that's Oz Pariah. Welcome. If I got that wrong, I'm so sorry. At any rate, welcome. We're just here killing some zombies in a trailer park. It is. It's a little frosty. Awesome. I'm glad I got it right. Yeah, we're at the tail end of winter here. We're at the last day of February. Just doing a little bit of scouting around in the Kentucky town of Muldraugh. And yeah, life is good. How are things with you? Are you a PZ fan? Do you play PZ? Tell us your PZ stories. That is a lot of canned food. Let's go. I am not sure if I'm gonna be able to reach that. Yeah, it's actually stuck in there pretty good. Interesting. Hello? Any zombies? If there are zombies, tell me now. There's a pipe wrench in here, my man. Lost a 5-month character. I'm so sorry, dude. That sucks. Oof. Yeah, man, you're never safe in this game. It happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us. You really are just never safe in this game. Nice. That is nice. You do get to have proper sessions that way. I envy you. I just got my 3 to 4 hour streams. I love my 3 to 4 hour streams, and I am grateful for anyone who has ever showed up to them. But yeah, I love when I get to play like a good 7-8 hour stream, like a really good Zomboid session. Oh my gosh! When I first got this game, I was binging the heck out of it. One Saturday, my girlfriend was she was gone most of the day, and she left early, and I was playing. And she came back later, and I was still playing. And she's like, "You have been playing Project Zomboid for like 12 hours straight." And I'm like, "Yeah, my bad. My bad." I mean, obviously, I don't hit it like that anymore. But like when I first started, oh my gosh, when I was just enchanted, like absolutely enchanted. Oh my god, I was playing some heckin' long sessions. Dying a lot, of course. But man, playing a lot. But yeah, somehow this character has been alive for a while. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but so far so good. We started out with a lot of negative traits, so it really is remarkable that we're still here. We started obese, unfit. Like we had to buy off three negative traits just to be where we are now. But the trade-off is that we got a lot of cool traits out of it. Yep. I'm glad you play with your lady. I play with my lady too, man. That's awesome. My girlfriend and I play every weekend. She looks forward to it just as much as I do. It's freaking awesome. Guess I'll peek in here real quick. It is such a shame that this house is burnt. This is usually my base every time in Northern Muldraugh. Not this time. Definitely not this time. Can you actually rest? That's funny. There's like 3/4 of a bed there. So many trees. This erosion factor. Dude, that is impressive. That's super impressive. I agree. That's crazy. Well done. That is braggable. I think that's very braggable. No wonder you died to that. There's no way you could have heard it coming. That's hardcore. Holy shit, that's hardcore. This thing's so full of trees, it's kind of scary. Alright. Did I mark off the other one? Yes, I did. Okay. The trailer park in Northern Muldraugh is done. That went faster than I thought it would. Kind of like it. Oh. Definitely heard that. Where you at, buddy? Wherever you are. Come on out here. actually looks kind of snazzy. That is a snazzy tie. It's a clip-on though. That's unfortunate. Can't bring myself to do a clip-on tie. Oh, dude, I can only imagine. I can only imagine how stressful that one is, dude. Holy shit. No, that's super braggable. Like, I've thought about that one, and I'm like, man, I don't know. Like, having keen hearing, I'm spoiled on keen hearing. Otto can tell you about that. I am so spoiled on keen hearing. Like, just normal hearing. I play a character with my girlfriend that has, he has inconspicuous and graceful. That's it. And, like, when a zombie comes up behind me, I freak out every time because I'm used to keen hearing. I'm an affiliate. Twitch affiliate. Yeah, I don't get the traffic. And even if I did get the traffic, I don't know if I would apply for partnership. I like being an affiliate. I just want to grow as an affiliate. I don't want to be bound to all the rules that partners have to be part of. I'm pretty happy with affiliate status. I just want to grow as a channel. And not a weird question, but yeah, I am. Why do you ask? Fair enough. I'm an actual former smoker, so I never really want to take the smoker trait. That one hits a little close for me. I'm happy to be a non-smoker in most of my runs. But yeah, I definitely see why people take it. Chippies. Can't believe we found 2 more gas cans. We're gonna empty out that reservoir over by the rusty rifle pretty quick. And we have food. We have so much food. I love to see that. Okay. It is nighttime. How is it just snowing like crazy? And of course we have to wake up with a panic attack. That's fun. And man, I hate taking slow reader. Thin skinned I can understand. And of course this is all opinion. This is 100% opinion. But yeah, I actually like being able to read either normal speed or fast. This character has fast reader. And yeah, it's nice. Like, it just takes a long time. Like, I get that you can just make sure that you have the time you need to read the book. And I know another person who I'll watch his videos, and he's got like the all thumbs trait, so it takes him a really long time to shift items through his inventory. That drives me crazy. Like, I feel so much panic while he is sitting there shifting items from one container to another, and I'm just like, you're gonna die, dude. This is taking you so long. The zombie is literally gonna run up and bite you on the butt cheek because it's taking you so long to actually get through all of this inventory. Yeah, dude. It's, yeah, they actually did that in, like, their video. You just see them, like, it takes, even when they draw a weapon, it takes them a minute to even draw a weapon, and I'm like, no! That's awful. How is it taking you that long? Yeah, it's not my favorite. Hey, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you so much, dude. That was an amazing donation. Ozpariah, thank you, dude. I really, really appreciate it. Dude, you are cool. Thank you so much for that, man. I am touched. I am really touched by that, man. Holy moly. Thank you. I'm a little moved right now. Oh my gosh, dude, you are making it rain. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh. You are the best, sir. Thank you. I am super grateful for that. You are the bomb. Let's get a shout out to Osprey, man. That is awesome. You have made this stream super awesome, and I appreciate that. All right. Well, with that wind in our sails, let's figure out what we should do next. I do need to get back and check on my generator in a couple days, I think. I know I'm good for a while, but I don't want to push it too much. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we have pushed through most of Muldraugh. I've hit these two. I've been through here. I still need to fully clear out this hotel, the Sunstar Hotel. But yeah, we have pushed through most of it. We just need to take care of these residentials, these warehouses, the couple of shops here, big warehouse, and I think there's a restaurant here. And we'll be done with Muldraugh. And once we're done with Muldraugh, we're heading to March Ridge. March Ridge will be our next target, and all those residentials have me concerned. That's a lot of residentials, which means that's a lot of zombies. That's 100% what that means. But I am stoked to go to another town. Absolutely stoked to go to another town. Alright, give me 1 sec, guys. I'm going to very quickly run to my kitchen. I will not be long. Oh, sorry. I am still muted. My bad. My bad. Yeah, do you ever stream Osprey? Strange to me because I've been playing Apocalyptic for so long. Yeah, I agree. Some childhood classics. Nice. Yeah, I noticed you had a lot of Dead by Daylight channel point options. So clearly you did some DB grinding for a while, DBD grinding for a while. I've watched people play that game. I've never played it myself, but it does look really entertaining. I like it how it's different than your usual game that's set up like that. An actual horror game. Battle Royale kind of deal. Well, not Royale, but I forget what you call that. Like Evolve. versus monster or something like that. What kind of gun we got here? You can tell I do not play a lot of them. I'm like struggling for the terminology here. Quite a bit. Ended up taking a break. Okay. Oh, good for you, man. About getting back into it. Oh, understood, man. I'm glad you're finding your way back. Yeah, sometimes things take you away. That's understandable. Yeah, Dead by Daylight looked really involved. It looked super involved. And the community, like, probably one of the cooler communities I've seen. Like, I come from the Overwatch community where people are just, like, crazy toxic and just sometimes just over the top ridiculous. I mean, that's entertaining. That's entertaining sometimes too, but sometimes you just want some solid people to like play with and like get to know and everything else. And I feel like DVD would have been good for that, or would still be good for that. Not a lot in this house, but that's okay. What do we have on the ground here? A lot, apparently. Oh, I see the streamers are toxic. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. I mean, it's fun to watch people, like, get a little salty every once in a while, but I don't want to, like, watch people just, like, just rage and just rage until they are just, like, frothing at the mouth. That's never really been my cup of tea. There are definitely some Zeds nearby. Let's figure out where they are. Okay, they're inside. Hello. And she's been in there for like 7 months. She's still dressed for the summer. That's kind of funny to think about. You were in there so long, you're no longer fashionable. Sure thing, Otto. Dude, Unreal Tournament 2000, and the old school Unreal was just, man, it was good. I remember having a lot of fun playing multiplayer Halo back in the day. That was back when I didn't even like understand the concept of like first-person shooter and everything else. Like none of that language meant anything to me. I was just like, wow, my friend has an Xbox, man. We're all gonna go over there and hang out for a while, and I'm gonna try to kill somebody with the energy sword. Like that, it was just a good time, man. Like we played so much Halo multiplayer, like a ton of Halo multiplayer, and it was always fun. It was always good. And I remember, like, you know, doing MMOs. I remember playing EverQuest and a bunch of stuff like that. It was never really my thing. I never enjoyed it as a lot of other people did. But I remember thinking back, like, man, Halo was pretty good back in the day. And played a ton of Overwatch. It mostly just irritates me now, unfortunately. Playing Overwatch just mostly irritates me, so I don't play it nearly as much as I used to. Insta-Gib game mode. Nice. Oh yeah, I remember seeing footage of that. That looked amazing. Yeah, that's probably my biggest gripe, Osprey, and I love that you mentioned that. It's just a lack of community experience with a lot of games now. Like, you're expected to play with random people, and that's fine. Oh, there's a screwdriver. Nice. I was low-key hoping a saw would be in here. But, like, the way matchmaking is set up in more modern FPS games, like, you're usually just stuck with random players who just, like, are never going to gel with you. And it's because there's no real community element. Like, everything's usually based on, like, the top 1% of players. So those old school games are legit. I think if you're gonna have an online, like, multiplayer game, there's gotta be, like, some kind of community element. Some kind of community element. I think a guild system is usually the easiest way. Yeah, TF2's the bomb. Oh, that's rough. Right. No, that's a shame. No, they recently fixed TF2. They recently got rid of all the bots and everything. But yeah, it's a shame that you lost a lot of progress. Stuff you had worked for. That's always really painful. Especially for a game like that. I think Valve is still trying to find its way as a game company. Like, it's afraid to be a game company. And it's a shame because Valve could be like the GOAT game company. If Valve wanted to be, it could set the standard for games. But they're a small company, they're a lean model, like, they only have a few employees, and those employees are treated really well. Like, a lot of profit and value actually is distributed pretty nicely among the team at Valve. And they're a really good team. Like, they are professional, they are experts. Like, they know how to make a game. They basically made Left 4 Dead 1 and 2. And those games are fucking badass, man. Like, and the reason why they're badass is because the Valve team was involved. So, like, when they want to, they can make amazing games. But I think they're just worried about biting off more than they can chew. And I get that. I get that. If I were a business leader, I would have to consider that too. And I don't want to fuck over what we got by trying to do too much. But I feel like they could do more. I bet more of their staff would like to be involved in making games, honestly. Oh, whiff. Can't be whiffing, man. Why do you just have an empty notebook on you? Like, she was out here straight writing poetry when the zombie apocalypse hit. Yeah, I was so disappointed and irritated with Half-Life Alyx. I was like, wow, a new Half-Life game. Like, obviously, I was like, it's not going to be Half-Life 3. That is such a massive meme that if I were Valve, I wouldn't even address it either. I mean, like, we're not going to talk about Half-Life 3. These are... We're finding some interesting clumps of zombies out here in the middle of nowhere. I love Northern Muldraw for that. Dude, these one-shots. Yes, please. guys. Take the doll. The doll's god tier loot. Everything else is trash. Gonna stick with that. Yeah, I was so excited for Half-Life Alyx, and then I was like, oh, it's VR. It's fucking VR only. That's a buzzkill. So I'm just not interested in VR. If other people like it and they're enjoying it, that's cool. You know, I'm happy for them. Like, I'm not trying to like diss VR or people who like VR or anything like that. I just personally don't like it. I personally am not interested in it. So when I hear about a VR only game, I just feel disappointed. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. You already have your pet tech. Woo! That was close. Thankfully I heard them. Keen hearing is so awesome. Whoa! I hate it when it doesn't let me target that. We're a northern draw. We can't be messing around, man. Whoa! Whoa, that was close. Oh! Oh! Woo! She bit my backpack, man. Woo-hoo-hoo, that was close. Ugh. Sorry for the disturbing content, my dudes. Oh, we're good. We're good. We are okay. Ugh. I'm not even gonna pretend like that wasn't close. That was close. Yeah. Holy shit. Yeah, that fucker had steel teeth, man. Bit right through your bulletproof vest. Whew. Now, I was about to say, my character's about to have his first real zombie-inflicted wound. This character's been hurt before, but never by a zombie. Not a scratch, nothing. He's been hurt by jumping fences and shit like that, but never from a zombie attack. I thought that was going to be his first one right there. Whew. These trees, man, make it a little harder to maneuver. A little harder to be in a good position. Yeah, tailoring's a shit. I really need to build it up. It's my crappiest skill right now, and that's a crime. It's an actual crime where my my tailoring is right now. I really should be building it up. Nothing too fancy going on there. Tempted to start scavenging these houses, but wow, I was about to say, is the top floor broken? Top floor windows broken. You know they were having a good time here. nice house too. It's positioned quite nicely. I like this setup too. As weird as it is, I like that the washer and dryer are in the bathroom. There's just something quirky about that. No zombies. I'm actually surprised. Alright, what do we got? Anything? Anything worth a flip? This is going to be our little go-to. So many bedrooms. My goodness. Alright, let me catch up on chat, my bad. So is your safe house in Moldra, or are you being a loot tourist at the moment? Kind of both. My home, my base is in Moldra, but I'm kind of far from home at the moment. I'm kind of glamping. This is where my actual main base is. I've got some waypoint bases set up from time to time, but I actually need to mark that on this one. But for the most part, yeah, my main base is in southern Moldra, and yeah, I've put a lot of work into it. Otto can tell you, I've put a ton of work into it. It has become quite palatial, quite palatial. But my fuel usage for my generator is low right now, so I was like, I'm gonna go for a few days and explore. And of course, a proper snowstorm had to happen right at the start of March. This is worse than anything I saw during December, January, or February, which is hilarious. It's the classic saying, we are coming in like a lion for this month of March. Oh, look at all this. Don't. Just stay there. Alright, here we go. Yeah, snow is fun, Otto. It really is. Plans after the winter and some move locations. Yeah. Yeah, I'm from Texas, so I haven't seen a lot of snow. But yeah, I imagine in Australia there's simply no snow to be had. You've got the wet and dry season, if I'm not mistaken. Like, when most of us are celebrating winter, you're actually celebrating your summer, which is amazing. Which is absolutely amazing. That really makes Australia special. Yeah, snow is quite rare in the part of Texas where I live. Hey, thank you for the gifted sub, my dude. Thank you. You have just made it so thoroughly rain. I really appreciate that. Thank you for gifting a sub to Otto, man. Thank you for that. But yeah, from my understanding... Oh, and I need to tell Short. Okay. Alright, let me think about this for a second. I want to give you a good one. Pulling my resources here. While also making sure I don't die. Okay. So I actually had a pretty special day today. I work at a university that's pretty old. There's a few old universities in Texas, and I say old with quotes because obviously in Europe and other places there's universities that are centuries old. But you know, for America, something that's like around 200 years old is like really old as far as we're concerned. So I work at this place that's pretty old, and we had a special day today. And one of the cool things I learned was that, man, anybody can be a hero. Really, anybody can be a hero. I was reading about this family that decided to be abolitionists. They lived in Texas during the times of the Texas Republic, and they decided that they were going to be abolitionists, that they were actually going to, push for freedom of enslaved people and of the African American slaves that were here in America, whose descendants are very much still here, dealing with the inequities that were in place. But I was reading about white abolitionists and the major role they had, and it really gave me the idea. It really let me know that like anybody can be a hero, and it doesn't matter what time period it is. It doesn't matter what's going on. Like everybody has an opportunity to like do something really good for other people, and it can take all sorts of shapes. But like, also that there's a lot of brave people out there, like a lot of brave people out there, and that it could happen to anybody. That like, if the right circumstances, and if you can just see yourself in the same people, and if you just see the patterns, like if you see the patterns of bullshit, and you just know that other people aren't being treated right, man. Like, it is absolutely never the wrong time to stand up and try to do what's right. Just reading about these people who, like, decided to become abolitionists, and then their family was, like, not abolitionists for, like, multiple generations. Like, some of them were just, like hardcore, like, against that sort of thing. And to see that, like, happen during a long time ago, and then see it skip generations, and then see it pick up again, it really gives you a sense that, it's not really tied to a particular family, it's not tied to a particular legacy. Like, literally anybody can choose to be a good person, a better person, to push for a better world. You just gotta be willing to take the risk and to stand up for what you know is right. Anyway, that's my short. I hope it's a good one. Sorry if it's not so good, but that's what came to mind. I'm glad you liked it. At least I hope you did. It's just what came to mind. I've got plenty of raunchy stories too, if that one didn't satisfy. I was reading about this couple, man, and it was in this dude's diary. Like, they just decided they were going to be abolitionists, man, and like they must have been scared shitless. Like, the KKK was huge in Texas at the time, especially in the South. Like, that shit could literally get you killed, man. Literally get you killed, get your house burnt down. So they were taking some real risks, man. It was inspiring stuff. It is insane. It is insane. Like, I watched this speech where I think it's the Prime Minister, forgive me if I'm giving them the wrong name, but the Prime Minister of Australia was just like, yeah, what happened to the Aboriginals was really fucked up, and we're going to try to make sure that's not a thing anymore and try to move towards a better society. And I was like, dude, that's literally all it takes. That's literally all it takes. But I don't know if if the government over here can never do that. Like, even if it's not an issue that, like, means a lot, you know, even if it's not something that's really relevant to your day-to-day, like, I've always believed that, like, a person having their freedom taken away could mean all of us having our freedom taken away. There's a lot of people here who are either afraid of it ever happening to them, who don't think it'll ever happen to them, or are so afraid of it ever happening to them that they're willing to just like push other people down. As a tourist, oh, that's so amazing! Wow, I did not know that, Ospariah. I did not know that. I did not know that Ayers Rock was no longer a tourist location. Whoa, that's huge. That's really huge. Like, that was low-key kind of on my bucket list, but yeah, if that's considered sacred territory, then I'll just happily scratch it off. That's wild. No cap, I learned about Ayers Rock in a Disney cartoon. Freaking gargoyles, man. That's where I learned about it. Oh, my character's getting a little exerted. Gonna have to take a breather. I'm gonna have to work on some Project Zomboid emotes for the channel as well. I'm gonna have to get on that soon. Alright, let me get caught up on chat. My bad. There was minor pushback from the small group. Of course. Exactly, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense. No, I like your style, Osfarai. I like your style. No, that seems right. Something you can appreciate from a distance. And yeah, you can't really see something when you're standing on top of it. That makes perfect sense. Now, there's a lot of people over here who, like, are just scared of, like, having to face that part of history, and it just makes it even worse. It just makes it worse. But it is getting better. It is getting better. I have especially a lot of hope for the younger generations, man. I think the kids are alright. I think they'll figure it out in a lot of ways that the older generations never could. The biggest thing over here in the States right now is the overturning of Roe versus Wade. That's probably one of the biggest political issues right now, is that abortion rights have basically been taken away. You know, and I get people are on both sides of that. I don't want to like stand on one side or the other, but it is something that has really got people worked up over here. Really worked up over here. So I don't know what the political future of America is because of that. That just has a lot of people just shell-shocked. We'll just have to see, I guess. Midterm elections are coming, so people are in a voting and like political frame of mind over here right now. That's so neat that I'm chatting with someone from Australia and chatting with someone from the Netherlands. That's so cool. I fucking love Twitch. And I not only get to play a game and have fun, but I actually get to talk about things of substance. It's really cool. You guys are great, by the way. So my character had a nice sleep. I should probably go and check on my generator. I'm just feeling really paranoid about that. But since I've made it this far, I'm going to go ahead and make it the rest of the way to the storage area. Take a brief look, and then we will probably head back to my my actual base, my actual HQ, before the whole thing burns down. I think the generator would actually run out of gas before it broke down, but that's just a testament to how paranoid I am. I don't want my base to burn down. That would make me really sad. I did put a lot of work into it. It's got running water on the second floor. Wow, did y'all knock down the door? Holy shit, y'all knocked down the door. You actual psychos. Ooh, it's dark in here. It's kind of scary. Or is the door just open? Yeah, it definitely looks like it was knocked down. It does not appear to be functioning anymore as a door. Let me see here. Dude, that'd be the way to go. That would be the way to go. I think that would be the way to do it, Ospariah. I think we'll get there eventually. And to be fair, to be fair, if a person of Native American blood applies for school, they're basically they have a high chance of getting financial aid, for sure. Like, there are things in place to try to financially aid people who have been, you know, just traditionally dispossessed, disenfranchised. So there is some of that in place. I would be dishonest if I didn't say that there were some elements of that in place in America. But there should definitely be more of that sort of thing, I think. It is just too dark in here. It's scary. Even with cat's eyes, I'm a little concerned. Oh, look at this happy horse shit. Oh my god. This character is becoming a deity of the crowbar. I understand. I completely understand, Otto. It's got to be super late where you are. Have a good night, man. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Have a good night and have a good morning. Oh god. I was like, there, that took care of them. No more zombies. And then I turned around, and there's an absolute horde coming at me. Alright, let's get into a better position for this, shall we? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Let's deal with this. Oh. So to say, I hear some behind me, I think. Wow. Oh my god. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Oh my goodness gracious. That was terrifying. That was actually terrifying. Holy moly, mother of mercy. That was scary. Okay, we gotta walk away from this. We're not equipped to deal with this. It is dark, it is scary, and I am not having it. I'm taking my ball and going home. Definitely taking my ball and going home. That was awful. I thought I was actually screwed. I thought I was up Turd Creek. I thought I was up Shit Creek with a turd for a paddle just then. That is not good. Okay, we're leaving. We're leaving. How did all those respawns show up at my house? Like, I was gone for like 30 minutes in game, and then there were a ton of zombies outside my house. Like, yeah. A little birded. I'm tempted. I am tempted to burn all of these zombies. I am tempted. If I wasn't afraid that it would just completely spread to everything, I probably would. But these trees will actually be my best friend. I have done a zombie burn before. I did it during the CD Day challenge. I was like, I'm gonna burn all these zombies that are trying to kill me right now, and it actually worked out really well. But I'm trying to preserve the homes in this area, so I'm gonna skip a burn in. Oh, is that a katana? That is a katana. You see that, Osphariah? That is a katana. There's another funny story there too, Osphariah. In before bread knife. Right? Yeah, this one's for free since you've been so generous tonight. I was looking at a thread, and a bunch of people, you know, who are fans of Zomboid, were like, "It's so stupid. Like, what are the chances that you would find a katana in Kentucky?" And funny story there. During World War II, there were a lot of katanas that were collected as war trophies on the battlefield. And there have been katanas found in farmhouse barns, in old storage sheds, like, and we're not just talking like, you know, a katana. We're talking like a 16th century, like, was in a samurai family for generations kind of sword. And they'll just find these things. So when someone was like, how are you going to find a katana in Kentucky? I'm like, dude, you have no idea. You have no idea. Like, there could be an actual, like, real deal historical katana. There could be a few from freaking people coming back from World War II, man, pulling them off the battlefield where the Japanese soldiers were actually wearing them in the combat. Absolutely. I thought that was really cool. I swear the model for it is a gigantic in this game. Yeah, it's a big sword. It's a really big sword in this game. It's more like a Nodachi. And yeah, the bread knife is huge too. Otto was commenting on that earlier, actually, humorously enough. Yeah, the bread knife looks absolutely gigantic. It's like, how many times have I been like, oh shit, what is that? And it's just a bread knife. Oh my goodness. I'm genuinely shocked by the respawns I'm experiencing right now. I know this is a high zombie area, but dang. Like, maybe give it some time before you send more zombies at me? The game's like, no, tower, no. Fair enough. Oof. Let the crawler get his bearings. I've heard horror stories about World War II from my grandfather. Oh wow, that's hardcore. I've never heard that story before. Thank you for sharing a story as well. Yeah, I've never heard that. I've never heard about World War II from the Australian soldier's perspective. That's awesome. Thank you for that. And yeah, I believe it. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there were some like actual like familial historical katanas in Australia for the same reason, man. But there's just something about the boys over here, man. They're trophy collectors. But yeah, as a result, finding a katana in a Kentucky barn would not be so surprising. Like, there would be a perfectly good explanation for why that happened. Well, look at us. Look at us. We're doing okay. Oh, I do need to rest a minute. Can I literally just sit right here? This would be perfect. There we go. I like it. Alright, let me get caught up. Was a sniper, but in general, military policy is never lose anyone if it can be helped. No, that's good. That's the policy to have, in my opinion. That's the most honorable policy. I mean, America didn't even originally want to be in World War II. It originally had a very isolationist view of the war. But several countries, England included, was like, yeah, if we lose the war, we can't pay our debts to you. Like, we know we've taken out debts with you, and if we lose to the Germans, we're not going to pay you shit. Several countries came to America and said that. It's really sad that the only reason we joined the war was for money reasons. Oh, whoa! Where did y'all come from? Wow! Holy crap! I am surprised. I thought I had mostly taken out the zombies in the area. Apparently not. That's a good chunk of them. Right? Exactly. Seriously, though. No, there should be way more guns in this game. I've commented on that. I've actually commented on that more than once. Joking, but only kind of halfway joking. I was like, there would be way more guns in this game if this were actually Kentucky. So true. No, I read about those. They would do contests to see how many heads they could take in a single swipe. And yeah, the Americans were involved with that too. The Americans were involved with that too. Yeah, there were definitely stories about that. There were definitely stories about that. No, that's really messed up. That they would test the efficacy of new swords on prisoners. And they would actually say, this is a 20 head sword, this is a 30 head sword. Like, wow. No, the treatment of prisoners during wartime is something I find especially heinous. It really is the violence of war being taken out on the middle class. Or the poorer classes. Because it's usually not high-ranking officers who are fucking having to endure that sort of shit. It's usually rank-and-file soldiers. No, for sure. But at the same time, like, Japan as a nation has really done some amazing things. Oh shit, there's an antique oven. No, the fact that they were able to go from like an agrarian feudal society to a world power in just a few decades is really impressive. Really, really impressive. But yeah, the Edo period definitely gave them a taste for violence. Violence was just treated as an art. You know, like killing was an art. Murdering people was an art. And yeah, that really doesn't sit well with the modern mind. It does not sit well with the modern mind at all. Definitely a testament to how violent the past used to be. And yeah, violence just used to be a thing everywhere. We don't like to talk about how violent the Wild West was around here. We don't like to talk about the violence of the genocides and all of that here in the States. But it's true though. Like, the Wild West, there was a lot of violence. There was a lot of killing. Just a lot of it. I don't know how history majors can study this shit. Let me see here. find some nails. I'd love to find some nails. I found a hammer. I found a saw. I just need some nails. Usually these places are swimming in nails. But I don't know, maybe I'm unlucky. I do like the seeds though. There we go. Thank you. That's all I wanted. Dude, this place has an antique oven. Alright, let me get caught up. My bad. I was tucked in who want nothing to do with it. Yeah, exactly. 100%. I agree with you there. Yep. Exactly. Exactly. No, that's 100% Ospariah. 100%. I like your style, man. I like your style. I'm really glad you found this channel. I'm really glad you found this channel. I like your take on things quite a bit. A lot of metalworking supplies. There's a lot of good stuff in here. That's cool. I don't want to spend too much time in here because, again, I just need to come back later. There's a lunchbox. Look at all this rotten food. That's so sad. Look at all this pie that went to waste, Ospariah. Key lime, lemon meringue, generic pie slice, pumpkin pie, it all rotted, man. That's so sad. Yeah, man, it's so sad. Like, you know that food would have been so good. What can you do? What can you do? We're just going to cry together, man. Ugh. Let's see where we are here. Okay, we got the saw. Let's grab a hammer while we're here just to have the complete package. Other than that, I kind of got what I came here for. For the regular hammer. Now I'm being choosy. Let's see here. Hammer, please. I know I saw some a minute ago. Antique oven, man, that's exciting. I've been wanting a second antique oven. I already got one back at the HQ. I was like, don't be greedy, Tower. You don't get two antique ovens. I'm probably about to have two antique ovens. Check out the condition of that vehicle. Alright, let me get back caught up here. Yep. No, so true, dude, and that is an excellent find. And yeah, to this day, I love that the Irish are considering a referendum to just get out of the UK entirely. I hope they continue to consider that. If ever a country deserved their sovereignty, it's Ireland. That country hasn't been able to catch a break since the Roman Empire. Like, they've actually found, like, evidence of Roman encampments that were trying to invade Ireland, but clearly none of them were successful. People just need to leave the Irish alone, man. They've been, like the Vietnamese, they've been fucked with way too much. You fuck with the people too much, man. It's a mistake. You create an indomitable culture of people who will one day win. They will outlive you, they will outfight you, they will out everything. It is amazing. The Vietnamese people had to deal with the French, the Chinese, the Japanese, and the Americans, and they just repelled all of them. I have nothing but love in my heart for that. Nothing but love and respect in my heart for that. Hasn't for decades. No, it's true. No, and with all the people starving in England right now, with the fuel shortages and like just over a decade of austerity, I don't blame them if they just decide that they've had just about enough of the monarchy. That would not surprise me one bit. I feel like Queen Elizabeth was the only one holding that all together. I'm just gonna be real with you on that. I feel like Queen Elizabeth was 100% the only one holding that all together. Hey Saber, welcome back. Ospraya, my cat Saber says hello. I have a slideshow of him for your enjoyment. Hey Saber, how's it going, my man? You doing okay? Tell Ospraya hello. You just paid for your cat food. He says thanks, I guess. He's a bit of a teenager. My bad. That's rude. Be nice. He is a base cat. Oh, nice. You got a Maine Coon? Hell yeah. I think I have a Japanese bobtail. I think that's the actual breed I have. He has a little nub for a tail. Like, he doesn't have, like, a tail that cats normally have. He's got this nub. But it's not like a Manx tail. It actually looks really pristine. Like, it... And he doesn't have the health problems that Manxes have, so... I looked up a bunch of different breeds, and I think he's a Japanese bobtail, which are just very vocal, sweet cats. And that is my cat to a T. He's got a nub for a tail, and he's just super vocal and super sweet. But Maine Coons, they're special. I love Maine Coons. They're great. Especially the ones that look like Ron Perlman. Those are my favorite. Hey, Saber. How's it going, man? She was driving. Yeah. She did give a good image of the crown. I agree. Queen Elizabeth did so much to try to... I mean, obviously, a lot of stuff is coming out in the wash now that doesn't look so good. But yeah, especially with how racist the crown has been revealed to be, based on, you know, the prince's choice of a wife and everything else. So yeah, that's all very unfortunate. Let's sit around long enough to hear the weather report. I mean, obviously we're going back home no matter what, but... Oh yeah, no battery. A battery might help. Hey, Saber. I need to grab a battery, man. Hold on. I know. There we go. Hey, Saber. Clear skies, baby. That's what I like to hear. Alright, today and tomorrow look good. Oh, never mind. There is a hell of a thunderstorm coming in 2 days. Okay, in that case we do want to get back. I do want to do a little bit on this place though because it's nice and it's going to be our base. So let's do a little bit. We don't have to do too much, but I do want to do a little bit. Disassembly makes no noise, so we'll start with it. Noise. My cat. What are your cats like, my man? Give me the felineography. Hey, Saber. Not a big fan of how many trees are in front of this either. It's a little scary, a little concerning. Oh no. Sounds like you got some hams. The one is food obsessed and playful, and the big guy needs to be poked to make sure he's not dead once in a while with how much he sits around. Hey man, good for you on that. Ooh! Good for you on having a cat that feels comfortable, man. That feels comfortable around you. So yeah, this zombie heard me cutting down a tree. Holy shit, man. That's why I hate these fucking trees everywhere. There we go. That made me jump good and proper, excuse me. That also made me jump good and proper. Fuck. Got any others? Just come out here now. I'm trying to get some work done. As a tail like a raccoon. Interesting. Oh, poor guy. I'm glad he's so healthy again. That's awesome. I love those stories of cats coming back, man. Love stories of cats coming back. I mean, this cat has always been spoiled and treated like royalty, but he really has benefited from moving into a larger apartment. It's actually my girlfriend's cat. And yeah, when I first moved in, he was living in a one bedroom with her. And he would just he would run from like one end of the apartment all the way to the other, and he would dive into the closet. And he would just do that over and over again. But it just wasn't enough space for him to get around. Not enough space for him to really, have fun and be a cat. But ever since we moved into a 2-bedroom, he has just absolutely loved it. He has absolutely loved living in a 2-story. And yeah, he runs all the way from the bedroom all the way to the front door. And yeah, we've taken him. We took him to the vet back then, and we take him to the vet now, and like his health is like legit improved so much. Like he had like this little minor heart condition and stuff, and now he is just doing so good because he just has a full apartment that he can run around in, and he actually has the space he needs to be healthy. Yeah, I agree with you, Osprey. I completely agree with you. I think a lot of people aren't aware of just how active cats can be. I agree. All right, let me see what space we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we should actually be able to build a proper gate. But it just occurred to me that I don't have any doorknobs or hinges. So let's take care of that real quick. Looks like all the doors got burned down in this one. Oh, here we go. Doorknob and hinge, please. Thank you. The current house has a sunroom. Nice. Oh, you know they love that. You know they love the heck out of that. For sure. Now my cat will get into the balcony, he'll get in front of the blinds, and like when it's sunny outside, he will just soak that up for hours. For hours. And just be so content. Cat loves that stuff. He is solar powered, we say that all the time. That's so funny you say that. Yeah, we say that often, that we've got a solar-powered cat. 100% we do. That's so funny. We totally say that. Oh, nice. Okay, I think that's all I need. I just want to perform this one courtesy for my base up here. And then I'll head back to my actual plunder mansion. See what time it is. Perfect. We still got some time. It's Friday. Excuse me. It's Friday, so I don't have to worry about shutting down too early. Sure thing. No problem. Absolutely, Oz. Pariah, no problem. Do what you gotta do. Let's see if this works. It's like I hate double gates. It's like I hate fine carpentry. Nothing enrages me like fine carpentry. Well, excuse me. Well, excuse me. Alright, let me see here. Let's do a little bit more. See what other zombies we can aggro with all of this activity. Was that not considered a tree? What are we looking at here if it's not a tree? my tree cutting down privileges have been revoked. I'm a little confused by that. Maybe I need to have the... It broke. That's what happened. The axe broke. I didn't even realize that the axe had broken. And apparently it's, shit, apparently its, durability was really low. I thought it was in better condition than that. That's a surprise. I think we got what we need, though. We are one off. Oops. There we go. One stinking plank. Let's disassemble this door. Why not? It doesn't really serve much of a purpose. If I am stuck to hiding in a bathroom with nowhere to go, then I'm probably done as a character anyway. Making stairs can be tricky sometimes because it wants you to have all the planks on you. Maybe if we just put them flush, that'll be fine. See here. I'd love so much to turn this the other way. I mean, I guess I've got that option. At the same time, this is fine. We mostly just want to be able to come up here and see if we got zombies. Okay. My character's tired, but I'm tempted to walk home anyway. But no, let's not do that. Let's stash the nails, all this stuff, because we have all of this at home. We have all of this at home and more. So we can put all this up. Load up on as much food as possible. Because that really was the long and short of our goals. That really was our big dreams in the north for a little bit at least. Let's get some food. We'll grab the katana because katana. Guess we should leave a little bit of food. There we go. Just in case I'm really hard up the next time I'm here. I try to take care of future me. I really do try to look out for future me. Oh, we have all this though. Never mind. Lol. Okay, that's a good chunk. So do I want to make the attempt home now, or do I want to wait another day? That's the real question. I think I will sleep one more cycle just because I want to be fresh. I do have a decent base going here. Alright, I'll be right back, and then I will sleep and make the trip home. Trying wet season. Okay, I'm back. Thank you. Let's get some rest. Hopefully not be overrun with zombies. We can hope. We can hope. We're good. Our prayers have been answered. So yeah, we'll work on more on sprucing this up the next time we're back. And we will come back pretty soon, because this is a nice base from which to take care of the rest of northern Muldraugh. Anything else that can be put away? I'd love to lose this moodlet, but I feel like it's here to stay. There we go. Nice. Yes, that is the inventory panel. Thank you, game. Alright, let's head back to the base. The true HQ. Hey, Saber, why did you climb to the top of my chair just so you could scream at me face to face? Why do you do that? Hey, Saber. Hey, buddy. You're putting me in danger, but I have to pet you anyway. Actually, I have to adjust my mic after that. I can tell my sound settings went crazy. There we go. Hey, buddy. I should probably not grab this stuff. I should probably walk home like a responsible survivor. I just want to loot the entire time, all the way home. I'm still really surprised that we actually took this route. Normally I take the rail line behind the fence and I'm just like tiptoeing the entire way to the northern part of Muldraugh. But I actually walked this and actually killed my way here, which is something. It is definitely something. Hey guys. Oof. Y'all just drops. Okay. Welcome back. I hope it was a good break. We have decided to go ahead and head back to our actual headquarters. Being away from the generator for too long does do me a concern. Good night. And to be honest, this is a little more convenient than having to take the rail around. This is a lot more direct. To be fair, my job is pretty loose with brakes. Let me get caught up real quick. Or if anything happens during my hours, I'm in it for the duration. I got you. I like that. Now, I'd like to move to a position that is more like that next year. I'm an 8 to 5 man now. Some weekends, it's not too bad, but I would like something that's a little more dynamic with scheduling. I still want to be client focused, but have a little more freedom to do the things I like every day. I would love to be able to stream some mornings. That would be fantastic. I don't mind streaming in the evenings, but sometimes I'm just way sharper and wittier in the mornings than I am in the evenings. And dehydrated meat stick. We eat those on the spot. When we buy beef jerky out of zombie, we eat it on the spot. Okay, gotcha. That is a rewarding work. Yeah, I'm a librarian, so also rewarding work. I try to help people empower themselves with information. And I'm pretty successful for the most part. There I am. Oh God, man. Yeah, I've worked retail as well. Retail's awful. Retail could be good, but the way it's set up, it's awful. Like, yeah, retail messed me up too. I've also worked at in restaurants, fine dining. And I don't know I don't know what it's like to be a waiter in Australia, but it sucks to be a waiter in America. Like, America does not treat its wait staff very well at all. At all. Oh, hi. Yeah, yeah, I know. I've worked in it, man. I've worked in it for years. Leaving the restaurant industry and moving to a full-time salaried position was one of the happiest days that I've experienced. Being a waiter in America sucks. But that's another thing where the kids are all right. Like, people are actually unionizing, demanding better conditions. I definitely have hope for the future when it comes to people waiting tables here in America. Ooh, y'all got busy since I've been gone. Oh, hi. Oh, yeah? That's what I have to say to that. Well, allow me to retort, as Samuel L. Jackson says. Allow me to retort. Oh, cool. Yeah, exactly. That tipping's just an excuse to not pay people what they're actually owed. For real. My missus is from Seattle and has legitimate guilt for not tipping over here. Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. I've heard that story more than once of Americans wanting to tip in other countries and it just not being a thing. Like, it's not necessary. Maybe in some places it's even a little insulting to the wait staff to tip them. Yeah, that's 100% an American thing. Oh my gosh, that's so crispy. Oh, what do we got? There you are. How many zombies have I killed? 4,575. That's a nice round number. It really weirded me out when I first learned Americans tipping. Okay, I got you. Yeah, it's really annoying that that stuff isn't in the actual prices over here. I've heard that sales tax is actually in the price tag in other places, and I'm like, wow, you actually get to know what you're paying before you get to the register and see the tax added. That's nice. That's really nice. I wish we had that. Like, it's changing, but for the longest time, like, the idea was that you didn't disrupt the American system because you were eventually going to make it big and become rich at some point, too. Like, that was just the kind of agreement. Yeah, found another hand axe. I found so many hand axes. I like them, and I pick them up. But yeah, I actually have a ton of hand axes. But they're hand axes, you know? They're one of the best one-handed weapons in the game. But I am not much of an axe user. I will be eventually. The crowbar is just so nice, though. And it lasts way longer than the axe. The crowbar lasts so much longer than the axe. Freaking respawns, man. But at least we are back to my neighborhood. So this is where my base truly begins, man. I've sealed off all the entrances to this neighborhood. Granted, they have been breached in the past, but for the most part, this keeps me safe. But the floor is 6 feet deep in the dirt. Yep. Yeah, things are changing. People are starting to gain class consciousness. Younger people especially. Younger people are recognizing that they're screwed. Younger people are recognizing that they've been screwed, and they're not okay with it. They're not okay with it. So, yeah, I think changes are coming. I think in the next 15, 20 years, there's going to be some really big changes. But there's also going to be a lot of pushback. I live in Texas, which is, of course, a very conservative stronghold. But people said the same thing about Georgia, and people are voting hard left in Georgia right now. I guess we'll need to see what happens during the midterms. But yeah, these are exciting times. I'm just hoping that it's not outright war in the streets. Because honestly, that's not good for anybody. That's not good for families. That's not good for business. But I feel like America's heading that direction because, like, big business just does not want to chill. Big business has no chill. And we're not too far away from our first trillionaire. We're not too far away from our first trillionaire, so we're just going to have to see how society takes that. Yeah, the internet really has changed a lot. America really has, the internet really has changed a lot in terms of perceptions. You're right about that. It's hard to be just kind of isolated and thinking, America's number one when, like, you're literally, like, on Twitter, you're on Facebook, and people are like, America, what the fuck? Yeah, that's fair. That is 100% fair. Just to give the place a little more life. Alright, so this is my base, man. Let me show you my base. So, yeah. We've got... Let me give you the full Cribs episode. So I've got my two vehicles. I've got my email van and I've got my SUV. I've got... And this is my automotive area. Like, this is my automotive area. Like, this is where I keep all my automotive equipment. This is where I do repairs, that sort of thing. We've got this leading up to the second floor, but we'll check that out later. Got some more stuff over here, mostly car repair stuff. Like, before I made all of that, I had this. So I've got storage here. I've got three. I've got three metal crates, and because I have the organized trait, I have more than normal. I can hold 104. Normally these are like 85, I think, but I can hold 104 because of the organized trait. So that's 312 units of storage space right here. Hey Saber, welcome back. So this is my living room. I've got my radios. I've got my TV, and in here I've got, I think it's this one. Yeah, I've got my CDs, got my VHS. All of that's here. I've got books and just, drinks and stuff. Got my fridge. Got, kitchen. Nothing too special. Here I've got weapons. Just weapons out the wang. Over here I've got my firearms. Ammo. I've got a sink set up. I was killing things with a keytar for a while, but I think this one finally broke. Yeah, broken keytar. I'm going to fix it, though, because I want to kill more things with a keytar, because that was actually hilarious. This washer-dryer combo is actually plumbed, so it's both connected to the electricity and the water, so I can use it to wash and dry clothes. Back here, mostly just mess around. I've got my generator. Let me check on it real quick. So we're still doing fine. I could have been gone for several more days, and I would have been fine. But I wanted to come back. Got my shed back here. Lots of propane tanks. I've got the rain barrels for water. If I want to very quickly jump to a different part of the neighborhood, I've got outposts just for that. Love it. Second floor. I've got rain barrels up here as well. That's how they're plumbed to the sinks. These holes are for either the generator fumes. This one's for the generator fumes, I think. And this hole's in place for rain to make it into the barrel down below it. Oops. I actually broke the wall here so I could have a door directly into my bedroom. I got rid of the master bed and got a smaller bed since that has no impact on how well you sleep. I've got an antique stove in here, and I even have plumbed water in here. Metal crate with logs and clothes and stuff like that. Got my little hangout room in here. I was actually using this as a kind of a greenhouse, growing crops in here. And this sink is plumbed as well. And this sink is plumbed, and this shower bathtub combo is plumbed. So all these are connected to water. So all of this balcony I had to build. All of this is built. I'm still working on it a little bit. This part isn't done. But I built all of this myself. The rain barrels myself, all of that myself. And we even have the third floor, which allows me to plumb the second floor. And I'm still working on actually building a floor in here so that I can have an actual third floor underneath the roof, an attic, I guess. But yeah, that's more or less my crib. Thank you, I appreciate that. And yeah, I think so. I have put a lot into this. When I'm like on the weekends especially, and like sometimes when I'm just not set to stream, I'll do a little quiet stream, and I'll mostly work on building. But yeah, this is my crib. I'm quite proud of it. And I definitely want to keep improving it. Where's my food? Oh, no wonder. Here we go. Gotta make sure we don't lose too much weight. Okay, we're at 80 pounds. That's fine. We can stay at 80 pounds. We can lose weight from there. That's okay. That's funny. I didn't realize I had gained that much weight. You gotta be careful with weight gain in this game. You can gain weight so much faster than you can lose it. Big time. So our basic goal from here, goals I should say, we don't have a singular goal other than survive. Survive is our singular goal. Our goals are to expand. We are a one-person empire. In this build, we're the only survivor we know of. So what we want to do is just completely scavenge all of Muldraugh. All of this. And McCoy's logging is up here. We want to take care of, we want to scavenge McCoy's logging as well. And we also want to explore the little cabin out in the middle of nowhere. Once we have checked all of that off, this restaurant, this rail station, all of this stuff done, then it is time for this place, March Ridge. I've never been to March Ridge. This is the Kingdom of Muldraugh. I am too. Yeah. I'm about to set up a dedicated server. You're welcome to join the Discord. I'd actually like you to join Discord. I invite you to join the Discord. Because I'm setting up a dedicated server soon. Like, I mostly stream the single player game, but I'm also going to start streaming some multiplayer with people in the Discord as well. I'm going to set that dedicated server up this weekend, actually. That will happen this weekend. So yeah, that's the plan. So we'll do some multiplayer as well. It's just that the multiplayer server I have, I mostly play with my girlfriend. So I'll probably keep that multiplayer. This dedicated server will probably be through my PC. I'm still debating that, so I'll make that decision this weekend as well, whether I want to go through a cloud-based provider or not. But I think my computer has what it takes to be a dedicated server. I've got a really good connection over here. I've got Google Fiber, and I've got a very good computer. So I think it can handle being a dedicated server. But of course, we also need to see how it actually works out in practice. I've got a lot. I've got 64 gigabytes of RAM. I'm sorry, I take that back. I have 128 gigabytes of RAM. 128. Is that enough? If you're an expert on these matters, I am perfectly happy to hear your take. If that's not enough, I can do a cloud-based server. I'm happy. I'm perfectly willing to pay a monthly fee so that we can have a dedicated server that people can jump onto and play in whenever they want. I am 100% willing to make some sacrifices to make sure that that goes off. But yeah, I've got 128 gigs of RAM. Cool, yeah, I am happy for all the wisdom and insights you can provide. Like, I'm an open-minded guy. I'm an academic at excuse me, I'm an academic by trade. So yeah, man, I am totally open-minded to hear your perspective and wisdom on this. I will listen. Gotcha. I used to have a spare PC, but I gave it to my girlfriend. She plays with me on it as well. But I do feel like this computer can handle it. I might be full of crap, but I want to try. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. I would like to try. But if that doesn't work, I'm perfectly willing to do a cloud-based service. There's some really good services out there, and they're not expensive. Gotcha. I think I'll start with unmodded. I think I'll start with vanilla and just let people play. Because a lot of the people in the Discord who want to play don't have a lot of PC experience anyway. So they really just need to spend time working on the fundamentals. And if they stick with it long enough, it's not just a novelty and they want to keep playing beyond like the original Honeymoon, then yeah, maybe I'll want to add mods. But I definitely don't want to worry about it from the start. Just not a priority. I grabbed almost every kind of seed while I was there. Interesting. Man, I've got all those strawberry seeds. Okay, cool. That sounds fantastic. Then I'll set it up this weekend. Yeah, because several people are interested. Several people are big interested. So, gotta get the people what they want. And it would be fun to play with other people. I mean, granted, I play with my girlfriend in our own server a lot, but I would like to play with some other people in the Discord, especially subscribers and followers. That'd be great. What time is it over there? I'm just curious. Recommend setting up Steam CMD. Okay, I'll write that down. Like, for real, I am so open for good advice. 1:30 p.m. Gotcha. Okay. Just curious. Thank you for letting me know. I'm gonna write that down. I remember things way better when I handwrite them down. Steam CMD. Okay. And yeah, I would like to keep things as anonymous as possible. I've already had scammers approach me and everything. The crap's so annoying. I'm not the brightest bulb in the box, but I definitely know when someone's trying to pull a scam. This thing did get a little worn down. Yay. We're definitely going to have to get gas soon. Freaking katana, man. My goodness. Let me get the wrench back out there. I have a habit of running off with my generator wrench. Let's get my character working out, and then I will get caught up with chat. Okay. Let you keep things in the background so you are going to have to worry about the server break if you log out of Steam. Yes, I would like that a lot. I would like that a lot. I would very much like it to keep doing its thing. Thank you for that, for sure. Those are the things I was worried about. It's like I don't want people to get kicked out of the server just because of a little thing like that. That's fantastic. Alright, let's get our character worked out. So yeah, this is my usual schedule. Is Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 to 10 CST. And sometimes I'll do some bonus streams on the weekends. Sometimes I'll storytell for players in my Discord. I do Mage the Ascension and Werewolf the Apocalypse right now. But I might add some Star Wars to the mix soon. We'll see. But ultimately, it depends if those players want to stream or not. If they don't, it's fine. But if they do, that's one more thing I can add to what is the name for that? My mind is blanking right now. Not the playbook, not the brochure. Oh my gosh, my mind is blanking so hard on that. But yeah, the playbill, basically. That's another word for it. But yeah, it'd be fun to play with you guys. It would be a ton of fun to play with you guys. Yeah, there's so much I don't know. I was looking it up and I was like, oh wow. There's a lot to setting up a dedicated server. I need to make sure that I'm not messing around. Tomato salad, let's go. Breakfast of champions. Lunch, dinner, we're all for it. Yeah, I've actually heard stories about crazy Australian server lag. I've actually heard some stories. One streamer I like watching, I've watched for a long time, is Astro Kitty, and he's Australian. And yeah, for the longest time, he had some major connection issues while playing multiplayer games and stuff. But I think finally better service became available in his area. But for the long time, he really struggled as a content creator. That's cool. I'm glad y'all got better options. Because, yeah, he was struggling. He had a lot of fans, but sometimes his connection was just awful. Absolutely awful. And he had, like, the absolute best that he could afford in his area. Or, I mean, that he could purchase in his area. And, yeah, still, it would just sometimes not do the job. And I'm used to not having that great of a connection, but I live in Austin right now, and Google Fiber is available in the part of Austin I live in. So my connection is just absolutely dynamite. It's nothing to compare to some of the connections I've heard about in Europe. I've heard about just massively gigabyte connections in Europe. But for America, this is really good internet. Google Fiber. It's really fast. Not just the download, but the upload too. The upload too is really fast, and that's surprising. But I'm super glad you got some better options. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's the great thing about Japan. It's like that in Korea too. Like the Wi-Fi is just there. It's nationalized. It's a public good. And that's why mobile games are so much more popular in Asia than they are in Europe or Oceania or all those other places. Is because the Wi-Fi is just so robust. When your Wi-Fi is god tier like that, of course it's fun to hop on and seamlessly play wireless games and stuff like that. But we just don't have that experience still in a lot of places in America and in a lot of other places too. Absolutely. Alright, I'm going to do one more round of workouts and then I should probably go to sleep. Not go to sleep, but get off. My girlfriend gets off at 11, and I like to be just kind of like chilling when she gets home. It's always kind of awkward when I'm still streaming and she gets home, so I usually get off a little bit before. But this has been a blast talking with you, Ospraya. I do my best. I do my best. I really do my best. I try to be a good man to my lady. I really do. She's really good to me. She takes good care of me. So I try to be just chilling and attentive when she gets home if I'm not asleep outright. Let's be real, I might pass out in the next 20 minutes too. It's been a long week. I'm surprised I'm this sharp. Usually I'm just kind of quiet and dull by the end of the Friday stream, but this has been a lot of fun thanks to you. I really appreciate it. That's awesome. That's really cool of you, man. I would like to eventually extend that to my girlfriend. I eventually want to propose to her, of course. But I also want to eventually make enough money to where I'm like, you know, if you don't want to work, you don't have to work. Like, you can do other stuff. I would really like to give her that opportunity. So that's really cool of you to do that. I don't know why I'm putting those on. I'm about to take them off and do push-ups. Now that my character can actually do a full 60 minutes, he gets so overheated. For the longest time, he couldn't even do the 60 minutes, so it was just kind of like symbolic. Yeah, I agree. And with the way technology has been improving, you think we would be working less. We would be sweating about things less. But we're not. It's really unfortunate. Speaking of sweating, this character has prone to illness, so I need to get him dried off quickly. There we go. Seriously though, COVID very much showed that a lot of jobs that just had to be face to face don't need to be face to face. And it showed more than ever that that meeting could have been an email. 100%. It just really laid bare just the ego of a lot of CEOs, the ego of a lot of people in charge, how middle management allow a lot of bullshit to happen. Absolutely. It laid all of that bare. Yeah, I agree. I completely agree. And it was funny because in here in Austin there was actually a big freak out because there was a freak snowstorm in 2020 during the pandemic. On top of the pandemic that we were already dealing with here in Austin, there was also a freak snowstorm. And like you, I have not seen a lot of snow, so I was actually really enchanted with it at first. There was over a foot of snow. And I had never seen that before growing up in Houston. I had seen snow 3 times before then, and it was less than an inch. It was mostly just ice. But there was this freak snowstorm in 2020, and because the power grid down here is not very good for a lot of reasons. My girlfriend and I and my cat, we lost power, and my girlfriend grew up in the north, so she kind of knew how to deal with the cold, but I had no knowledge of it, and like the power went out and we were really cold. Like I liked it at first, but then I was like, "Fuck, it's cold. Can like we have some warmth now?" And yeah, um, we had to deal with just this absolutely massive snowstorm, and it was awful, absolutely awful. And I was like, man, like we really need to be able to have an infrastructure to where like if things like this happen, we're able to work, we're able to do what we need to do. Yeah. And at one point during all of that, when we had no power, when we were sitting here cold in the dark with no power, you could still see the lights from downtown Austin, where all these buildings had all their power on and nobody was in them, and all this energy was being directed to them, while some people literally froze to death. While some people literally froze to death because none of the houses down here are insulated, like none of them are prepared for the cold. But yeah, like there was this actual moment where we were like, what the fuck? Why are all these skyscrapers downtown still powered and there's literally nobody in them? And people were like, oh, it's a security reason, blah, blah, blah. And we're like, fuck you. Turn off those lights. And like, yeah, they actually shut off, like, people who own the buildings actually had to go to those buildings and turn off all the lights. And I was like, yeah, that's right. I was so mad. I was so mad, and pardon my bad language, but I was so mad about that. That we could actually see the lights of downtown, and we were literally freezing. Couldn't even make a hot drink. Couldn't do anything. So yeah, it really did just kind of show how messed up people's priorities were, how much things needed to change. And despite how hard people have pushed to kind of, quote unquote, get things back to normal, I don't think people will ever forget that stuff. I know I won't. I'll remember that stuff when I have no more teeth and I can't walk anymore hardly. I'll still remember how bullshit 2020 was because the systems in place just weren't prepared for the disaster. Absolutely not. My cat won't remember either. Won't forget either. He was so cold. Me and my girlfriend and I were under the blankets just trying to keep warm, and this motherfucker was literally standing on me and just screaming. And he would not stay under the covers for the longest time, but it finally clicked to his dumb ass that he needed to be under the covers if he wanted to be warm. And he finally settled in. But that was one of my biggest fears. I was like, man, my cat's going to freeze to death because he's just too stubborn and stupid to get under the covers and warm up. But animals are smarter than a lot of people give them credit for. He eventually figured it out. It's like, if I want to be warm, I got to crawl under here. It just took several goes of him screaming and complaining before he gave up. Yep, that was you, man. You were a stubborn butt. You were a stubborn butt. I remember. Mm-hmm. So yeah, 100% agreed there. People's minds are changing about that sort of thing, and the pandemic was a big part of that. Right? We have a little fireplace. We do have a little tiny fireplace in this apartment, strangely enough. And we did make soup and coffee on in that little fireplace. Once we realized where things were, um, a friend of my girlfriend actually brought firewood. She had a surplus of firewood and she had electricity where she was still. So she brought us her firewood. It was so cool. And I actually need to thank that person in the near future. I need to contact her and be like, remember when you gave us firewood during the snowstorm? Thank you for that again. But yeah, we had enough wood to make a few fires, and this is so Project Zomboid. We had enough wood to make a couple of fires to last for a while. And we cooked soup. We made coffee. I made coffee on a wood fire, which is so weird. That's some Wild West shit right there. That's some westward expansion shit right there. Like we actually like put the pot on top of the wood fire until the water was boiling and put the grounds in there and everything. We had to do all that shit. But it felt so good to have a hot pot of coffee. Seriously though, I was ready to. At least while you're out there killing some zombies, you're burning some calories, you know, you're giving off a little bit of heat. Where am I at with my cooking? Speaking of which, oh, we are so close. Really hoping to get a level 7 cooking Osprey because then we can cook with rotten food. You know, if we can cook with rotten food, we can live pretty decently, even in a place where all the food in the fridges are rotten and everything. So I'm looking forward to that. Alright, let me read a book real quick. Well, Osprey, sir? Yeah, exactly. I'll be able to do something with the meat again, all that rotten meat. It has been really wonderful hanging out with you, sir. You are always welcome back to my streams. Again, I stream Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, 7 to 10 Central Standard Time. Super glad to have you tonight. I'm exhausted. It's been a crazy week, so I'm going to go ahead and call it a night, but this has been wonderful. Again, you're welcome in my Discord. Looking forward to seeing you again in the future. These have been fantastic chats. But I have just I've got to wind down for the rest of the weekend. Be ready for when my girlfriend gets in. Thank you for that. I'm glad you're into Discord. Really glad. And yeah, this has been fantastic. And I look forward to hanging out with you again. Have a good rest of your afternoon and your evening, sir. And yeah, I look forward to next time. And for everyone who dropped by tonight, thank you. I really appreciate it. I'll catch you guys again soon. Much love.